What's up guys, Magic Knives here, and today I'm bringing to you some COD World War II beta gameplay, some Bayonet only. I got 30 plus kills in this, so really beast gameplay, and can't wait for COD World War II to come out. But the reason I've decided to do a gameplay commentary for you guys and girls is because it's been a while since I've done it, but more pressing matters at hand. I wanted to take a stance or jump into the whole Las Vegas incident regarding the mass shooting that occurred in the Las Vegas Strip. And funny thing is, I was in that area 2 years ago during the holidays, and you know, I recognize that area, and I do have magician buddies that I know who either lived there or around that area before, so they're all okay. You know, I'm glad that they're safe and all, but yeah, pretty scary stuff. But I thought I'd take a stance in terms of how this will all rattle down to gun control and gun regulation and mental health, things like that, and in terms of the access of, you know, firearms. I have done a commentary regarding gun control in the past, so I will leave a link in the description if you want to take a listen to my stance on gun control. For the record, I am a Canadian, so our gun laws are much more strict than the United States is. I think only about 7 states have gun laws similar to ours, but for the record, I'm a pro-gun type of person. I enjoy shooting guns. I am for the idea of protecting yourself and protecting your family and having the right to bear arms. Now, when it came to the perpetrator who committed the shooting in Las Vegas, so far what we know is that he had semi-automatic weapons, and he also took semi-automatic weapons, modified them to shoot fully automatic. Now, generally speaking, assault rifles and fully automatic guns are illegal to own. So I mean, and even if you could get your hands on them, they are super expensive. It would take a lot of hassle for you to even think about getting your hands on one. I'm not a total expert on it, but that's my general knowledge about assault weapons and fully automatic guns. Generally speaking, though, like throughout United States, you, depending on which state you are from, you can own a semi-automatic rifle, things like that, such as the AR-15. That is the most popular gun in the States and even in Canada. And AR does not stand for assault rifle, it stands for Armalite rifle. People need to realize that for the AR-15, AR does not stand for assault rifle. It stands for Armalite rifle. It is a semi-auto only rifle. Now, with that said, he did use an AR-15. So far from what they've released about the weapons that the perpetrator had, he had AR-15s, but he customized the stock of the rifle. He used a BumpFire Stock. Now, a BumpFire Stock basically is an aftermarket stock that you can modify or add to your rifle. And the way it works is it basically allows the rifle to rock back and forth as you fire the gun. Now, what this means is once the recoil of the shot rocks the gun back, your finger's already on the trigger. So once it rocks back forward, the sooner the trigger comes into contact with your finger once again. So basically, because of the recoil, it speeds up the rate of fire that you have on semi-auto. So it's still a semi-auto rifle. It's just that it's because of the BumpFire stock and the way the recoil mechanism works, it it practically simulates fully automatic fire, which you could see in the videos. That's what happened. When you heard the audio, it simulated automatic fire. Now, generally speaking, BumpFire stocks, like adding BumpFire stocks to your semi-automatic rifle, is not really a practical option. If you're like in terms of self-defense, it's not a practical option, because fully automatic fire alone is not accurate at all. It is not precise. You are much better off with the semi-auto rifle than anything. The only reason you would have full auto capability is if you are in a war zone and you're trying to obtain suppressive fire over an opponent. Suppressive fire, basically, if you have a higher rate of fire and higher fire superiority over your opponents, you're gonna have the advantage. Or if you're in a zombie apocalypse and you have a bunch of zombies coming after you, then probably yes, that would be a use for it too. But other than that, there's no other use for it. Of course, in this case, the perpetrator wanted that capability of having a high rate of fire to send more rounds down. Such a tragedy that it had to happen like this. Should this be something to regulate in terms of BumpFire stocks? Maybe. It's fortunate enough that that in the States they have the right to bear arms and the right to protect themselves, and some states will allow you to own a rifle as house protection. But in terms of now this BumpFire stock, it might be regulated more, and in terms of things like this reoccurring, that could be a possibility. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below, and hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I went 31-15 and can't wait for next month for COD WW2 to come out, and hope to see you guys in my future videos. Till next time, peace.